Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Hope it was a good start to the trading week and made some profit today. And my channel, whatever you're learning in this channel, is helping you in your trading career. So that's my wish. Let's get into the topics today. So start with trading mantra for the day. Stocks that have fallen by more than 90% from lifetime high can never come back. So this one mantra I remember. Example, say Yes Bank. So everybody started jumping and buying that. Okay, the Yes Bank is very available at very good price. It will go up. It will go to the past levels. That is not going to happen. In the past, if you see, the research tells the only stock that has broken this rule is Titan Industries, Titan company. The only company that has risen after, even after falling 90% from the high in the 2008. There is no other stock that has gone back to the previous levels. So maybe one more stock can do some history breaking in the future, but never try to grab a stock just for the reason that it has fallen 90% from the lifetime high. 80%, there is no hard and fast rule. 90%, 80%, 85% also is fine. Don't jump into the stock. It may not come back in so fast. It may take several years also sometimes. Okay, so just remember this rule. This rule also can save you a lot of money and save you from losses. Coming to the power of 2, in case of power of 2, today we saw that there is a sell signal almost like by 2 o'clock. We saw by 2 o'clock both Bank Nifty and Nifty gave sell signal. Okay, so let us see what happened in the case of Bank Nifty from the GAN perspective. I'm just showing here time lapse. You see here from morning we have taken support here slightly. We saw some small dip for around 10 o'clock. After that, again it tested, but GAN was giving a support and also long breakout. Both are giving a support actually. Once it sustained for more than 2 minutes, then it gave some sell signal. If you see morning, I told in case of Nifty also same thing. Let me just show you. In case of Nifty, what happened? So I told to 11 sell 11,300 to call in the morning around 90 rupees level. So there what happened? So when the price was at this level, which is a spot is around 11,263, it was trading above the long breakout, which is 11,262. Our option pain was around 11,000 or 11,200. After 12 o'clock only, the option pain also moved to 11,250. So when the pain was around 11,200, you are selling 11,300 call at 90 means it is almost 200 points gap. So very high probability of achieving the profit there. Okay, so and also I will go introduce to a new concept called valuation lines, which in the end of this present video I will show you that also. So once you broke this level of GAN level, then we saw a good move here. In case of Bank Nifty, it was going filtering with the GAN levels, but around this level, by around what time? Around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock we broke this level and then we saw a good move. So today shorting a put was not a good opportunity because already the market has gone up and now there is a high chance because option pain was not moving. It was around 11,200 only, 11,250 levels. Though we have been around 11,300, option pain was not giving indication of that. And also the highest open interest of call writing was at 11,300. All these three indications were giving us a clue that 11,300 call writing is happening very aggressively. So there is no chance of a price moving sustaining above 11,300 was visible. So there is a way how you have to connect the dots and take the trade. Okay, so option pain is the backbone of your option trading completely. Always should keep tab of the option pain. So this is how about power of 2 strategy. Let us come to the next one. Coming to the daily trend view, Nifty, if you see here, Arun up has become weak. It has come to 68 levels. You have been tracking this from 80, from 100. Slowly it is moving down. It is coming to 68. And Arun down also started improving to 24 levels. So the bearishness is getting improvement actually, but we have to wait for the crossover. In case you are so desperate to take some position, you can sell 11,300 call a month end expiry. That way you can have very safe bet. In case the market moves also, you are not hit much. But if you are buying put in expectation of any bearish move, then the problem is if it doesn't move in the way direction what you wanted, then you lose the premium what you paid for the buying puts. Either you buy put the current week, next week or month end, the probability of achieving the success is less actually if you are buying puts now in expectation of a down move, because technically we are not having any sell signal at all, any point of view in Nifty. At least in case of Bank Nifty some weakness we can see, but Nifty is not showing any weakness. Today perfect doji formed actually. It closed at where it opened actually. In case of Bank Nifty, the weakness is there from Arun up also has come down to 48 levels below 50, and Arun down also gone to 32. It need to give a crossover. Unless otherwise we break some 21,000 levels, we don't see any weakness in the Bank Nifty. Coming to the hourly time frame, we broke the trend level, and then after that we had been a consolidation, broken the consolidation, again we are back into the consolidation zone. So this consolidation zone is almost for 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks now. Third week we are running in the consolidation zone. So we need to break 11,100 level. The global clues also not favoring now as of now. So possible that we are going to be ranging between these 11,200, 11,300 for some time. Expiry may not break 11,100. That's what it looks like, because option pain is very strong at 11,200. And case of Bank Nifty, again the same range, there is no new improvement. It is in this 2,000 points range only. But in case of Heikin Ashi, it is bullish. It is Heikin Ashi is in green for Nifty, where open equal to low, and Bank Nifty also open equal to low. So that way it is bullish. So no bearish bets. That's what I told you. In case of you are feeling bearish bet, you can sell some 11,300 call for Nifty and 22,500 call for Bank Nifty. So that way you can take a call in trade if you are feeling bearish. Otherwise, as of now, there is no bearish view at all in the system. Coming to the key data points, bullish from perspective of PCR is above 1, but in case of Bank Nifty slightly below 1, so we cannot tell it is a bearish or bullish. It is in the border case. Anytime just a big move of 100 200 points and option traders covering the position can improve it to 1. And in case of call traders, 11,500, now yesterday the morning also it was 11,300, now they have shifted the position to 11,500. And in case of put traders, they are not coming near actually, they are at 11,000 only, they are not coming nearby even though we have just 3 days to expiry. In case of Bank Nifty, they are same at this level, 21,000 put and 22,000 calls are being written. For every rise, 22,000 calls are written, on every dips 21,000 puts are written. And now Lakshman Rekha has turned bullish in case of trailing stop loss also, and original Lakshman Rekha also, both are bullish. Unless we break 21,750 levels in futures, then only some bearishness can come in case of Bank Nifty. In case of Nifty, 11,100, at least 11,100 should be broken for any weakness in the Nifty. And in case of IV, good demand is for calls with the up move happening today. 20 is IV as compared to the put at 11,250, and here also the call IV is higher as compared to the puts. And 200 DMA continues to be a good support, 10,800 levels, which is very far from the current levels. So nothing to worry in case of Nifty. But in case of Bank Nifty, we are 21,940 is the level in case of a spot, but not much of difference actually. Once we close about 22,000 levels and option trading, the 22,000 option traders, call option traders, once they become fearful, then only the market can move about 22,000. So 22,000 call traders need to exit their positions. That's the time we can see some move in the Bank Nifty above 22,000 levels. Even FIs are not giving any position for shorts. They are continue to hold around 18,000, 19,000 contracts of long futures. If you see here, the 18 yesterday it was, this is the 18 position of day wise. FIs are holding 18,000 contracts on Friday. Today slightly some 600 contracts they increased actually, not much, but still they are bullish. As of now, they are not holding any short positions. And even long puts, they slightly increased to 74,000 contracts. And in case of long calls, almost 50,000 contracts they are maintaining all these times continuously. But in case of clients, today they started building some shorts actually, 3,000 contracts. This is the position in case of participants open interest. So coming to the key data points for tomorrow trading levels, short breakout 21,774 and long breakout 22,079. So any rise, again you will be seeing some pressure by shorting 22,500 calls. That will be very good opportunity because less risk comparatively. Because Nifty is not giving any lead actually as of now. In case of short breakout, 21,774. because pain you have to see for the pain actually. Pain, if you see in case of Bank Nifty, the option pain is 2900. So chances that it can come down or go up, we don't know, we're not sure actually as of now. The market is not giving any momentum on the downside or upside for Bank Nifty. It is range bound, completely range bound in 1000 points range. It is just roaming actually. 12500 was the key point for Bank Nifty option pain to month end expiry. In case of Nifty, long breakout is 11,300 levels and short breakout 11,215 levels, just 100 points gap in the levels, long breakout, short breakout. So any breakout between these levels 11,200 or 11,300, some good move can come. So wait for the levels. Once we get that levels, then possibly that we can expect some good breakout move on the downside in the before this weekend expiry. But we need to get some lead actually on this. We are not getting a lead as of now. But today the lead was that during around 12 o'clock, the option pain for Nifty was 11,250. It increased to by 50 points and then came back to 11,200 by the close. So there is high chance that we are seeing some weakness in Nifty, but it is not visible as of now, slight weakness. S&P 500, if you see, we are getting some indication that we are the top double top cap pattern can be formed in S&P 500. This is a weekly chart of S&P 500. There is less chance that we will break this past high. So we have to be cautious about this, to take some lead from S&P 500 also. Okay, coming to the HDFC Bank accumulation of blue chip stocks, one strategy updated last month actually. So what is the status of this? So in this for the month we are sitting on a profit of 19,500. Okay, we created a triangle actually. So this triangle of 24.6 we sold for 1050 is currently in loss of 2200. But this triangle, the 1050 call, it's in a profit of 12,400. Currently the option pain is around 1040. So there is a way that we are going to see both being zero almost. So we are going to see almost zero for both these triangles, and this time the profit can be very good actually. It can be more than 25,000, 30,000 also possible in case of this triangle. As per the strategy, we had almost 100 shares, 1,100. Currently, we are in a slight loss of 50 rupees in the case of cash, whatever we bought. But however, the profit that we are making 35,000 for 2 months. Now the cost of this reduction in this shares will be 350 rupees per share. So these two profits, whatever as of now, the cost of the shares that you are holding will come down by 350 rupees per share. It means that we are now holding the HDFC Bank 100 shares at 650 rupees per share. So this is the way how you build up your blue chip stocks position at over a period of say 2-3 months time. The entire 100 shares of HDFC Bank will be for free. So this is a simple strategy. As in over a period of time, you can accumulate the HDFC Bank shares at almost zero cost. So in this 2 months time, we are able to generate 350 rupees per share, and now maybe like by end of December, we should be able to get HDFC Bank shares at zero cost. Hope you like this strategy. Coming to learning time, I'm going to show you something exciting, interesting one, which is called valuation lines. Let me just take you to the charts. So another thing actually in the case of Zerodha, the anchored VWP, they made some changes. It seems yesterday I noted that we'll be discussing that maybe tomorrow or something on separate. I'll make a chart. So coming to the valuation lines. So go to studies, type here valuation lines. Okay, so we'll get the valuation lines. So this is valuation lines. So here you can get something like this. There are three options to get. So in the field close, default to keep it. There is mean, median, harmonic. So keep the default mean, and then you can see 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviation, 3 standard deviation. Now for average, you keep the default blue, and then in case of 1 standard deviation, red. Whatever color you like, you can keep it. So what does it mean? Any price action in this option particularly, any price going to the above 2 standard deviation where we'll see resistance, high resistance, and 1 standard deviation low resistance. Then average, whenever we see, if you see here, the average price will move slightly. In the morning it was around 80 rupees level average, then it came that time 1 standard deviation was okay, average was 70 rupees. If you see, that's the time here I told you here 11,300 call to sell at 90 rupees. Okay, it was above 1 standard deviation. Now the average price around 70 rupees. If you see from there, here we tested the average almost, and I expected the price to come around this level, but it went below that also, and we tested 54 levels. Just try the combination of valuation lines with volume profile. For option trading, this combination will be very good, fantastic actually. Okay, so and you have to always use the combination of option pain also. So the option pain was around 11,200. The price opened above option, this what you call 11,300 call 11,000 at 90 rupees. So it means that you are selling the price for Nifty at 11,392. So the average also was around 70 rupees. The 20 rupees profit whatever was a high probability trade it was, because though it was a trade against the rule that we should not short when the price is above long breakout, but we taken the trade because of this reason, because considering the option pain and also this valuation line concept. If you see here from 90 rupees, we almost got a 55 low, but you have to keep with patience and a little risk. If you buy put option, definitely you will not making so much profit actually. You have to wait for that, and the chance of premium decay is very high, but here we are not getting premium decay so much. Definitely the premium decay will work in our favor as an option trader. Okay, you try with two lots, just one lot, two lots only. With this concept you have to try it. See, it is not the theory that we tell you, okay, this a 1 plus 1 equal to, like that is not possible. Over a period of time you try to understand the market and then you try to trade. We cannot always follow the rules very strictly. We have to take that small gaps will be there in this case in the real trades. What's happening when the option, when the option pain is near this 11,300, then we should not take this trade, because option pain is traveling with the price. Since the option pain is not traveling with the price, we are taking into do this trade. Assume tomorrow the market goes down to 11,200. That time we can look for selling 11,000 puts, because we 200 points away 200 points away we are selling a put option, and then the option pain is around 11,200. The chance of we reaching 11,000 could be less. At the time we can take a triangle also, say 11,250 call we can sell. So you have to have different types of strategies with the based on your option pain, long breakout, short breakouts, and the option pricing, all these things. Okay, so over a period of time just follow these things and you will be able to understand how to get into the option trades, particularly option trading actually. Okay, because I my mindset is totally tuned towards option trading than option buying. Option buying definitely is a good reward in case if you can be high convictional and big quantity. Otherwise it is not difficult. It's not everybody's cup of tea actually. Option trading is also same way, option buying also same way. You develop some margin wherever you can pick up. Okay, okay, so tomorrow today if I get good likes, and then the subscriber base has gone about 250, I'm very happy about that. In just almost 1.5 months time the subscriber base is gone increased. I'm going to show you one strategy where it's a nifty new concept I developed, which is called nifty wave option strategy. Okay, so I'll be explaining that actually if I get 30 likes at least in this today's video. Okay, hope you like the video. Please subscribe, like the channel. Thank you.